Dalto Sax 31, and we're here with the Halloween Eve special of PT. Now, don't know if a lot of you guys know about this game, but fair warning, I guess, right off the back to anyone that wants to watch this. This game can be has some, what would you put it? Scary images, fearful. It's pretty photorealistic in a sense. So just a forewarning, if you are easily frightened by images of scary things or light and darkness, this may not be the stream for you to watch. But if you like scary things and you like to be frightened, then this is the place to be. So, Halloween Eve special, playing PT on the PS4. Very rare game, very unique scenario where I was able to get this game in. So I'm going to give you guys just a brief recap of this game in case you aren't familiar with it. So Hideo Kojima, if that name sounds a bell, it's because he's the guy behind the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Metal Gear Solid. He worked on this project with Konami to try and resurrect the Silent Hill franchise that had been kind of defunct for a while. So he came out during one of the PlayStation conferences and streams and said that, hey, we released this playable trailer demo called PT. It was out on the PlayStation Store for about almost a year or so, and then it got taken off because Hideo Kojima was no longer associated with Konami, so Konami can all ties with him, and they took this game off. And at the time, this was regarded to be one of, if not the scariest games to be out there. Unfortunately, it never developed into a full-scale game, so this is the only, guess, evidence, whatever that's left of it. It's no longer on the PlayStation Store, so if you hadn't downloaded it before it was taken off, your best chance is to either buy it off eBay, which apparently some people are asking for a pretty penny on there, or you can watch me play it and take your own takeaways from it, I guess. So I've played it before. I had to wipe my hard drive, but before I did, I backed it up, so I was able to save the game, and I had it reinstalled, and it's kind of been just sitting in my library. And as we got closer to Halloween, I wanted to make sure that I played it. So here we are. We're going to jump in. I'm going to try and beat it. It's not really beating it. You're just finishing the demo, and there's different ways to go about it. So we'll do maybe 30 minutes or so of it. If we don't beat it, then we don't beat it. But there are some, I wouldn't say tricks, but there's a certain way to finish the demo. You can't see my air quotation marks. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to try and increase it. I don't want it to be too dark because it is pretty scary. It's a very scary game. So let's adjust the brightness a little bit. Not too much. Huh? Nah, leave the lights on, please. This game is creepy. Alright, so here we go. Is it even playing any audio? I can't hear anything. I don't think it does. Here we go. Alright, guys. I'm gonna okay. So I'm gonna try and not overreact like I've seen some people. I'm gonna try and I kinda remember more or less what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna try and keep my own reactions to it. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty dark. So you start the demo off and you're in this room, a little cockroach buddy. Cucaracha, he went there, so you go through here. And so this game came back out in 2014. So as you can see, I mean, it has this feeling, this atmosphere to the game where it's just scary. Like it is just, it's super scary. So you walk, you can't see your feet or anything, but you're in first person and you kind of just walk through here. You hear about this radio going on and on.
The father shot him too.
All right.
His
So
6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports
so it's not a very
her out by telling her
long demo per se,
the girl was found shot once in the chest from
but
point blank.
man, just
Her mother, who was shot in the stomach, was pregnant at the
already I can feel that
Arriving
vibe.
on the scene after neighbors called 911 found the father in his car listening to the radio. Several days before the murders, neighbors say they heard the father repeating a sequence of numbers in a loud voice.
It's
They
just
said it was like he was chanting some strange spell.
It just,
There was another family
man, I don't know. I guess he did a great job. And as you can see, every time you go through that door, it like kicks you back to the front. So they call this like a loop. So each time you loop, something different happens. Now, if I remember correctly, there's like pieces of like pictures that you can find. I don't know, did I already grab them all? I don't know if it tells you. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so there's not really much you can do other than walk. You can kind of zoom in a little bit. Let's see. I don't think you can crouch, right? No. You can find pieces of paper that's like scrap. Apparently it's like 6 pieces of paper and you put together like some kind of picture. I don't remember exactly where they're at. Okay, so you can see that door is now closed. That's one that we went through. Radio's off now. So I think you have to go to the door. It's locked. So I have to turn around. Scary. I think you walk back this way. Man, guys, I can't even. I really am lost for words right now. And I'm not trying to be over dramatic. It's just like this sensation of anticipation in the game, because I know it just. Ugh. Like my senses are overloaded with, you know, confusion, anticipation, fear. So that's the second loop. I think you go like 4 loops where you just look for stuff or you just do different things. So that bathroom door is still being hit on. Little cockroach, get out of here. I'm getting the shivers right now, guys. And remember, at any time you can stop watching this. Yeah, it's scary. So hear the wailing, right? So let's go on. Let's go back to the next loop. Okay, so this time I should be able to go inside that room. If not, then I think I have to do another loop, aka reset. No. Yeah. So I think that door closes by itself. Obviously, I didn't do it. And I gotta go inside here. Get away from their little roaches. You don't know what's up. Chuck. Wait for it. I feel like I should turn the brightness up on this game. just to kind of help out a little bit. It's so dark and gritty. You gotta go for it. You can't run. Man. I'm trying to be strong for you guys because I want to finish this, but I'm like really second guessing. Like, you know what? Let's just call it a stream. Let's go. Because this game's, it's not even a game, it's a demo. But it's freaky. Alright, so now that I have a flashlight, there's more stuff that I can do. Okay, so I'm stuck in this bathroom. Nasty bathroom. So I didn't get to play Resident Evil 7. I'm sorry guys, this might be graphic, but I have to do this in order to get out of this demo. I can't see myself. Anyway, Resident Evil 7, I think it took a lot of inspiration from the PT trailer. Just how scary. I didn't get to play Resident Evil 7, but from the footage that I saw, I'm gonna just back off here. This baby's not crying too loud. It's not my baby. Where was I? Resident Evil 7, yes. So, Resident Evil 7, I feel like it took a lot of inspiration because a lot of the gameplay that I had seen on it, it had this kind of same feeling to it, where, you know, it's just like, I don't even know, photorealistic. I keep throwing that term around too, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just the way the door looks, the way the hall. I mean, probably a lot of. Okay, so let me backtrack real quick. When you take pictures, there's all kinds of different angles. So if you've ever noticed some of the best pictures ever taken by photojournalists or whatever. I don't have a flashlight? So that you hear that wailing behind you? Whatever you do, don't turn around.
His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother
Did I already post it? Oh, I guess I did. Oof, that scared me. Okay, so we'll talk real quick, so I can catch my breath for a little bit. Anyway, so when pictures are taken, if you notice that some of the best pictures ever taken, they have like these angles where it kind of focuses in on the subject. So it's like looking down a hallway like this. You know, they take pictures of the Washington Monument, and they just have like the lawn, the way the grass is like aiming towards it. That's some like the best ways to get pictures. I think there's more pictures. She's right behind me. You hear that wailing? That's what it is. I could have sworn there was more picture frames. Ooh. Sorry guys, I'm like I'm trying to shut off my reaction so I don't freak out on stream, because I hear that thing right behind me. If you turn around really quick, you see whatever that thing is, and I don't think I'm ready for that. I think there's another picture piece up here. Yeah, there is. There's like 6 of them or something like that. Gouge it out. You're supposed to like look at the X or something like that. I don't know if you push X or something. There you go. So I think I have like what, 3 picture things? Forgive me, Lisa, there's a monster inside of me. There's supposed to be 6 pictures total. I don't know if I can find it. So I don't know what part of the maze, I don't want to say maze, but there's like certain things you have to do. Yeah, we're just gonna go down here. So every time you go through the loop, there's like a different thing you have to do. So with the last, not this previous one, but the one before that, I looked at that picture and that allowed me to go to the next one. So is there a hole in the wall I think I can look through? You hear something like slushing around in there.
After killing his family, the father hung himself with a garden hose they had in the garage.
I'm gonna try to listen to this. No, I don't know. We're just gonna keep going straight. I think I'm progressing. No, now it's right over here. So there's a way I think you have to move the picture or something now. Is that a fridge? That's weird. So weird. Alright, so I'm missing something. Because I'm going into the same loop. So there's something I'm supposed to do. To kind of help liven the mood. I wonder how they got this like sound effect. They probably just had some really upset toddler. They took away his candy or something. Can't get out of here. I'm out. See ya. Bye-bye. I don't... Yeah. Whatever. I think I'm going to try one more time. If not, I'm going to just call it quits. Because my senses are like freaking out right now. And I'm like, yo, I got to go to sleep soon. I ain't ready to be thinking about this the rest of the night. I don't think there's anything you can do with that. Not like a knife or something, or an umbrella stand. A light, maybe? maybe? Don't remember what I have to do here. Yeah. I'm stumped, guys. I really don't remember what to do. But at this point, I am beyond the freaked out. So. I can't remember. Do you have to go in here? The toilet? No. Ugh. Maybe there's a poop or something in there I gotta grab. I can't jump or anything or move. I can only just walk forward and that's it. All the blood and stuff is out. Ugh. Alright guys, well, not gonna lie, it's starting to get to me a little bit. This game is like turning my senses into like overdrive mode, and you know what? I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna be strong for you guys. I'm gonna be strong, but I need to figure out what I need to do so we can finish this demo. I don't want to chicken out, but I kind of want to chicken out. Yeah, because it's like super scary. Okay, so let's see. All right, so on this one, sorry, I know it's like kind of cheesy to go and find out what you have to do, but I'm gonna try and finish it for you guys. You guys give me the strength to move on. Alright, so above the phone there should be something written that says hello. Hopefully there's nothing behind me. There you go. You go hello. Examine it. And then you go to this over here on the wall. And it says I can hear them calling to me from L gone. Then you go back. EL. I guess I just gotta keep going back and forth until that special word is there. One more time. Alright, so whatever you do, don't turn to the left. I'm just gonna keep looking at the wall, because I don't want you to be behind me. Getting goosebumps on you guys. So creepy. So creepy. Well, the refrigerator's gone. Hate this part. Live boss. Oh, I thought this part was like super creepy. So this part, I don't know if you guys can notice, but I'm like running now. I think you just keep running and running and running. I don't know how if it stops eventually. I don't remember. It's been, I think I played it like 2014. I think I played it again like 2015, and then I stopped. It's been a while. Here's the long hallway. It should be done. No. gotta go through one of those doors after I go to the long hallway. I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm not just running, but it just seems like everything's a little bit quicker. I move faster or whatever. Can't go out that way. I might have to play some Jesus music after this to help balance out everything. Alright, so if I go through that long hallway one more time, I'm going to just pause it real quick to see what I have to do. Because I don't want to be stuck in this loop where I'm just like going and going and going. I don't think it would continuously. I mean, I think this is the point you just got to just keep going. Alright, well, I'm going to double check real quick. Because I feel like that's like the 4th time. Maybe it's 6 times. I don't know. Alright, so... Alright, so that has to appear through like a little camera picture that fell off the floor or off the wall, and I gotta look through it. So look, guys, keep an eye out for the picture on the wall that's fallen off. Is this it? Here we go. Gotta peer through it. So I gotta hold down this button until the message is done.
Our society is rotten to the core. I'm talking to all the fine, upstanding folks got their welfare cut, got their job.
Damn it.
I got a message for all you folks out there in radio land.
Alright, I'm gonna just hold down the button, guys. I'm not trying not to talk.
Our society is rotten to the core. I'm talking to all the fine, upstanding folks got their welfare cut, got their jobs pulled out from under us.
That's the entrance and everything's done.
Now's the time. Do it.
Alright, so now that I'm not like moving around so fast, it should end this part. Well, I guess it'll be the next loop or whatever you call it. No, I'm just moving regular speed. The light. The light has returned. Actually, that's the first time I think, well, since like the very first loop, this light's been on. Alright, guys. I'm gonna make sure. Well, I'm also gonna want to check to see what y'all are commenting because I can't see it right now. Ugh. Plus, this is a great opportunity for us to like take a chill pill because this damn movie is scary. All right, hello, Epictastic. Thank you for joining in on the stream. Let's see. Always appreciate your support. No, I can count on it. Like anytime. Okay. Alright, so the screen might glitch a little bit. Let's see. That might be it. Alright, so I'm kind of cheating, but it's alright. It's alright, right? It's the stream. It's okay. So on the options, apparently on the options... There you go. There's the picture piece. There's one there. I don't know if there's a way to tell if you have all 5. No. Where's the other one with the soda picture? What was the whole point of having the flashlight if I can't even use it? Come on, meow. I think I have like 4 pieces of the picture right now. So I got the one that was over here, the plant. I got the one that was not over here. I got the one in the menu, so that's 2. The one up here, that's 3, 4, right? Options 1. The second one up there, down by the stairs, that's 4. So I'm missing 2. Oh, there's gonna be the glitches. Where's this other last one? I got that 5th one. So then, where's the 6th one at? We're gonna get that 6th one, so we become immune to any attacks or anything. Well, apparently that's what it's supposed to do. There's a picture on the stairway leading down. I got that. Okay, so there's... Damn it, it's in a corner. I don't remember what corner it is. Not this corner. It's not that. What is it, this one? No.
204863. 204863. 204863. 204863.
So there's like 3 pictures somewhere. I think I missed it. Ooh, look, see, that changed. Is that it? Did it finish? Oh, I didn't get all the puzzle pieces. All right, so that's how it ends. Whew, thank the Lord. So there's a way. There's like a cutscene, and it shows like Norman Reedus. I didn't do it. There's different ways to do it. But in a nutshell, yeah, that's PT. Pretty graphic. So I'm gonna pause it here because I'm not gonna go through it again. Just going back through it one time was enough to make me freak out. So at some point throughout the demo, when you hear that like breathing behind you, apparently if you turn around and you haven't collected, okay, there's no apparently, it does happen. If you hear that breathing behind you and you turn around, there's like an apparition and like attacks you, and it gets like all up in your face. So it's real suspenseful. It like jumps out at you. So if you're not expecting it, like you'll freak out and scream. Most people do. But I've been reading up on it just to kind of prep for the stream. So there's some theories that the character you're playing, who is Norman Reedus, that's who it was going to be based off of, well, the likeness, I guess, not the name. But if you listen to the radio in the background, there was a murder. The man killed his family and then hung himself, which is pretty gruesome. But there's a theory that the character you're playing is the father, the one that committed the murders, and that you're trapped in hell. And the person on the radio is your son, and he's tormenting you for killing them. I didn't get too much, and I don't remember off the top of my head all the evidence, but basically that's one of the theories. I mean, what this game is, or I guess what the purpose of the game Silent Hills was going to be, which this was kind of the tech demo for it. Unfortunately, it never made its way. Konami and Hideo Kojima had their split, and so this never developed into an actual game, and we just have this demo. That's pretty much all that remains of that project. Although if you are looking for a good end to the story, Hideo Kojima and Norman Reedus did end up working together on a game that's coming out soon called Death Stranding. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but um, it's not going to be Silent Hill Part 2, but it will be, I guess, another collaboration between them two. He's a really great game creator and developer and director, all that stuff. But yeah, this game is very unique, and it brought a lot to the scary genre. Just frankly, I mean, outside of the original Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation, I hadn't really come across a game that was really scary. Not to say that there isn't any out there, but one that I personally have never played or came across that was really as intense as this. So, um, yeah, guys, that's about it. There's not really much more to the demo for me to explore. It's just kind of a puzzle. Get all those picture pieces that I did. If you follow my somewhat of a tutorial, you'll find that I found 5. There's supposed to be 6. There was one that I missed somewhere in there. There's 3 picture frames. I guess I just skipped it on accident. But if you have this game and you want to give it a try, go for it. If not, rewatch the stream and slow it down if you have to. But yeah, I think one go around is enough for me, even though technically it was like 12 or 13 go arounds. But who's counting? So anyway, guys, I wanted this to be my Halloween Eve special, since this is kind of the scariest game I can think of and the scariest game I have available to stream on YouTube. So don't watch this before you go to sleep. If you do, watch something funny. I don't know, like an Adam Sandler movie. And take care. So I'm going to end the stream now, guys. It was a pleasure doing this, and I'm glad I could muster up the strength for you guys. And I'll catch you guys on the next stream. This is Alto Stacks 31. Peace out. Enjoy Halloween. Trick or treat. Be safe. Give out candy. See you on the next one, guys. Take care.